Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Navara Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It is day 84 and the 7th day for EDSS as a Dragoon here in the Realm Reborn, and yesterday we completed the 4th and final set of challenges that allow us access to be able to do challenges for the various beast tribes in the game. We had already helped out the kobolds, the Sahagin, and the Amalja, and yesterday we finished it out by helping out the Sylphs. But today, we now take on a new challenge, and it is the last one that EDSS here can obtain through the Maelstrom before getting his last promotion within. So as you can see, I have gotten myself up to experience level 47 doing various dungeons and other tasks like guild levies and fates, so now we've gotten ourselves to a point where we can take on the last available challenge through the Maelstrom. So, that is why we are here today. Let's go over to Storm Commander Rashat Riki, who we've gotten to know quite well over the course of this Let's Play, and we're taking on her 47 challenge entitled Gilding the Bilious. Rashat Riki would give you an opportunity to raise her standing in the Maelstrom for the final time. Ah, Sergeant Assess, ever the shining example to your fellow members of the Maelstrom. Time and again you have risen to the call. Today I would give you the opportunity to add to your growing list of accomplishments. In return for battle chocobos provided to us, the Holy See has petitioned our aid in purging the cavern known as the Aurum Vale of its most foul inhabitants. Our contact from Ishgard, Sir Willimus, will apprise you of the particulars of the mission upon your arrival. And so, we have to go directly to where that is, the Aurum Vale. So, to get there, let's now teleport because it is within Coerthas. So to Coerthas we shall go. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of challenges in recent days wearing the colors of the Maelstrom. We won't necessarily be wearing the colors of the Maelstrom when we actually go into what we're going into next, but yes, suffice it to say, this is definitely going to be one of the tougher challenges that is made available to us. But it's all for the purposes of two reasons. To get, of course, the higher experience levels, and to raise our standing within the Maelstrom, and this will be the last time I can do so. Because the way that the game is set up, even though there are more ranks available to you than the one I'm about to get after I complete this challenge, they do not allow you to get any further promotions beyond what we're going to get. I don't understand why they did that the way they did. I think it's very annoying that you're not allowed to get the highest possible rank that is available. I mean, they even tease you when you want to trade in seals for your Grand Company by having those little other ranks that you can't achieve placed there within the options of items that you can buy. And yet, of course, you can't because you are never allowed to get to those particular ranks. It's very confusing and I don't understand it. Why would they give you an opportunity to be promoted to beyond what I'm going to be promoted to next if they're not even going to give you a chance? But I digress, I guess. So, we head to Aurum Vale to find our last challenge for the Maelstrom. And then after this, we'll be provided with a new option. But we won't take it over the course of this particular Let's Play, but it is something that I will point out once we've completed our time at Aurum Vale. And of course, gotten the next and last promotion that you can get with the Maelstrom. So we have to go to the southwest of Coerthas. We have to go past where we were going to for the level 44 dungeon in here in Coerthas, Zamel Darkhold, and continue further on. Further to the west. In fact, we're going towards the border with another territory that I have not yet shown you. But, first things first. And that first thing is, of course, to get to Aurum Vale. So now, here's where we start going across the river to reach our destination. We won't worry about the mud puppies since it's not that big of an issue for us. Now our main task and our main focus is to reach Aurum Vale, which is this cavern right here that we're approaching. This is where we have to go. And if I show you on the map, yeah, that is where the border with another territory that I have not yet shown you is located. So yeah, kind of convenient in a way if you're coming from the opposite direction, but of course we had to come here to Coerthas to speak with the person we need to speak to, which is Willimus. From the Maelstrom, I presume? Yes, I suppose you shall suffice. The Holy See is not wont to beseech assistance from foreign armies, but the task before us is a daunting one, and our own knights are occupied with matters of greater import. Which is why you seek help from beyond. Yeah, strange irony, huh? Mayhap you have already heard rumors of the Aurum Vale. Many a miner has been lured into its cavernous recesses by promise of vast fortunes, to find only death and doubly so. If the noxious fumes don't get them, the carnivorous fawns that lurk are happy to oblige. While there is little we can do about the former, dispatching the latter would go far in sparing the lives of unfortunate treasure seekers. So it is that we turn to you. And so with that, the Aurum Vale is now accessible to us. So I'm going to take a quick time out, change clothes and get into my battle gear, and I will rejoin you guys once we get Aurum Vale started, so be right back. Okay, so now we have now gone inside, and I know what you're thinking. We're in snowy Coerthas and we're in an underground forest? And for that matter, an underground swamp? Yeah, that's pretty crazy for this place, but this is what we're dealing with in the Aurum Vale, where myself and 3 other online gamers will take a shot at this place. Let's just hope we can hold our own here. Because, yeah, this is definitely one of the crazier places to come to. Alright, here we go. Looks like Icy Freeze is our lead hand. So let's go on inside. And I mentioned this is like a forest and like a swamp underground, and with good reason. The yellow stuff out on the field, you don't want to touch that because that'll damage you. You, under no circumstances, want to touch that stuff. And so, okay, come on. Where are you? Okay, apparently I have no interest in attacking. Yeah, what a wonderful start to this particular journey. Yeah, what a wonderful start indeed. Yeah, now let's get what I wanted to have happen to begin with. There we go. Now over here. Well, we discover that I am facing wrong. And that I'm really looking bad right now to start. But there, that counted. That counted. I want to change my abilities real quick because I want to change over to a new ability that I got at level 46 called Ring of Thorns. I want to set it to that. Okay. Yeah, because Ring of Thorns allows you to hit groups of enemies. And so it's like Doomspike, but it's more effective. Plus it costs you less TP. Now the Nethernicks, these are definitely the enemies you want to avoid dealing with because if you are in range of their special ability, when they pull it off, they will one-shot you. So yeah, if you don't have someone who can pull off stun, you're in trouble. And, okay, yeah, I just wasted my abilities because I'm using the wrong button combinations. Yeah, I was waiting for so long to actually do this that now I'm completely mixed up with the button combinations between this avatar and my first avatar. So yeah, I'd say suffice it to say, we're having a bit of an issue here with my brain. But yeah, here's how the Ring of Thorns works. Best way to hit is with the heavy thrust and then follow it up with the Ring of Thorns itself, and that will hit groups of enemies. And, okay, yeah, it looks like this tank is just going to keep moving. Yeah, because he's moving all over the place. He's definitely making it harder for me, that's for sure. Because, yeah, I can't score the way I want to. Let's get rid of that stool. Now then, let's go for this stool. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's get rid of these stools, because, yeah, in terms of size, this is not huge, but there are a lot of different enemies to fight if you want to get out of here in one piece. So now let's get rid of toadstool number 3. And hit the phlebotomize to speed things up a little bit, and it's dead. Okay. And we're, as far as kills are concerned, we're off to a good start, but yeah. You're not permanently affected by the yellow stuff when you touch it. However, it will come into play more later. So let's go ahead and pick a fight with this overgrown plant. Now the plants here, they draw off the yellow stuff. That's where they get their energy from. Hey, you hold still. Anyone gonna heal me? Anyone gonna heal me? Anybody, I'm not picking. And I'm not kidding. Now then, let's take care of you and get rid of you. Alright, there we go. Yeah, where the heck are we going? It seems like we're going anywhere other than to accomplish the task, and for some reason, and again, even though I am behind the enemy, my desire to score the preferred combination is not being permitted. Yeah, and now I'm... Well, this tank really has an issue with holding still. Or at the very least, moving in such a way so that I am not forced to counteract his moves. So, now then, let's get this Veil Wasp out of the way. Yeah, I know, don't stand in the yellow stuff, but it doesn't help when you constantly lure the enemies and draw them into said yellow stuff. That doesn't help either. Yeah, because the only way we can get through here is if we're all in one piece and standing on the green. I'm not talking golf. Alright. So once our tank continues on, then we can do something here. Yeah, because I already tried earlier today to start a run here at Aurum Vale, and it seemed like no one knew what was going on at all. I just hope that this combination of allies here is going to change that. And I don't know why we're standing around, because, yeah, this is a repeat, essentially, of what I tried to do last time. Well, no, I didn't. But yeah, I've never known anyone to stop in the break of action for someone to get a recovery on something. Every battle I've gone into has always focused the priority on getting the enemies killed off as fast as possible. No one waits around for anybody. If you have to wait around for someone, that pisses everyone off. So yeah, as much as it pains me to say it, unfortunately, the other online gamers here in Final Fantasy XIV are rubbing off on me, and not for the right reasons. So let's get rid of this last flower, take it out, and then go. Thank you for finally recognizing my hit from behind. When were you planning on doing that, game? Alright, that flower's dead. So now where? Or do we have to wait for the healer to get MP again? Yeah, because I don't like it when we take a few steps believing that we're actually going somewhere, and then he just holds still. Yeah, it kind of creates a sense of mistrust when you take a few steps, stop, take a few steps, stop, and we don't go anywhere, and we don't accomplish anything. Yeah, because you can see he's more or less running in place. He's not actually running to an opponent. And to be quite honest, I don't know how he's even doing this. This, so far, has been very confusing. Now make your move, man. Make your move. Alright, here we go. Get out to the way of the neighbor leap, or else I'm going to get one-shotted. And thankfully it never went off. Which I do not mind at all. Yeah, because if we have to snail this thing, that's a problem. What are you attacking now? Or where are you attacking now? Alright. Go. Thank you. Thank you for doing something, and I don't have to command it verbally to be done. Okay, bring it on, uglies. There we go. Causing all the damage we need to do to get the job done. And I don't care if I have to stay in the swamp, I have to do my job as the Lancer and / Dragoon to make sure that the enemy is being damaged correctly so as to appease my allies. Alright, it's dead. Now we're a fearless leader. He's gonna keep drawing enemies over. Alright, because yeah, it seems like this is a guy that doesn't want to go for bring a whole bunch of enemies in at once. Which I have to say for a tank is very uncommon. Because that's what they're typically expected to do, is to draw in every single enemy that they see. Known typically as a pull. As they use a special ability to lure the enemy towards themselves, and the enemies all come in and try and attack the tank. The healer then does everything they need to do to heal the tank, while everyone else, the two remaining characters whose icons are red in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, do everything they can to defeat the enemies along with the tank. Because there's no tension brought on them, therefore it's their responsibility to ensure that they can create the maximum results for maximum damage. Okay. So yeah, I said this wasn't a very big place. Already through one clearing, and we're already on to mini-boss number 1. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with, a massive Ochu. And you may notice signs there that say Morbol fruit. This will actually come into play as we go along here. Because you will get poisoned and feel damage effects throughout the course of this battle, and you will need to eat the Morbol fruit in order to keep yourself healthy. Typically, you have to wait until you're poisoned twice over at least before you go ahead and get yourself a Morbol fruit. Let's switch things up here to make sure I'm getting the correct damage. Alright, limit break. Alright, yeah, gold dust. When that goes into play, that's its ability that allows you to do the damage that it's able to do. And it's been a while since I've been in here, since this is a location that's not often journeyed to. Usually people who come in here are in pursuit of what I'm doing, which is a promotion within the grain company that they've chosen. Because you can access this location through any free company, through any grain company. And let's get out of the way. Count it? Yes, it counts. I need to be using the phlebotomize and side damage more. The side effect damage. Because yeah, we're off to a good start. We're past halfway. I'm sure that'll definitely bring the number of smiles to my allies. Okay, can't eat Morbol fruit yet. Not until I'm poisoned twice over. There it is. Go ahead and take some more. Oops, sorry, beat you to it. Sorry about that, tank. But in this case, finders keepers, beggars can't be choosers here. And beggars cannot be choosers by any stretch of the imagination in this place. You gotta keep yourself alive as much as you can. Alright, let's take it to him. Let's activate my blood for blood. Oh, snap. Oh, that sucks. I didn't even notice myself getting nailed there, and yeah. And that was a mistake to pull myself out of battle. But it may be a situation of no choice and we're doing it over. Because yeah, another one of my allies died. Let's hope the tank and the healer can pull through for us. Yeah, because to be quite honest, I was not expecting to get raised. In all honesty, I was not expecting to be raised. Yeah, as we can see, the healer is in no real position to actually do healing, or for that matter, raising. All they can do is just focus on keeping themselves alive. And all we can do is just stand here helplessly. Yeah, that was a complete and total accident to press the bail button to essentially bail from the battle. So as we continue to watch on here, I can only wonder if they can hold out. They definitely have them in trouble, there's no question about that. Maybe that stuff can hurt. It's a shame I can't be in there with them, but as you can see, no effort has been made to raise the other party members, so it pretty much, unfortunately, as painful as that sounds, justifies what I did. Yeah, and even the fourth ally realizes that they're not going to get raised. They come to the unfortunate realization that they're not going to get raised and that it's better that it's the two of them. The tank and the healer that pull through and see this through to the end. And we got the win. But yeah, that was rough. But this is Aurum Vale, and this should not really come as much of a surprise to anyone. This is a level 47 dungeon, which means that logically it's going to be one of the hardest places. This should come really as a surprise to no one. But obviously, we're not done with any of this craziness yet, not by a long shot. We're not even close to being done. And there's still a lot of wild stuff that's going to be going on here. Oh, is the tank ready to lead out? Yep. Right, into the start of round 2. If we can attack the target that I would like to target. Alright, hit it from the side. And hopefully we get behind it. Nope, didn't think so. I hate when I can't be fully effective. Yeah, here's evil Morbol fruit. You don't want this stuff to spawn, because that means more Morbol seedlings will be hatching. You don't want that. Yet on the other hand, as actual Morbols, they will actually give you what you need, which is more experience points. Alright, here comes another one. And yeah, tank fanning away from danger prevents me from utilizing the status elements. In fact, it's not even... Right now, it's not even worth it. I cannot score to save my life. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because I'm behind the enemy, and I think, yeah, even the healer is getting pissed off at my inability for some reason to not be recognized with a score. Yeah, let them hatch. Yeah, okay, very well. Well, I don't see any more around, so I might as well keep going. And where are they? Yeah, well, what matters the most is that we actually can kill what's in front of us effectively. Which for some reason, we're not being allowed to do. And we'll take that text away so that you don't have to read it. And we'll just keep going until the potty mouth goes out. Which won't take that long, quite frankly, because once we kill off a sufficient number of enemies, then we'll be fine. Alright, that's dead. So, further in we go. We're now leaving the swampy area, and we're now going into an entirely new area. We're going from a green swamp now into basically what is a blue swamp. And okay, oh, okay, for a minute I thought I was following the tank, but it turns out I wasn't. Alright, so come on over. Here, let's see if I can actually... Thank you. I've been left in the midst of wondering, will I be acknowledged with hitting an enemy from behind, and will I be allowed to use the proper attacks? Yeah, that is definitely something that is becoming more and more of an issue for me here. Alright, soon be dead. Thank you. You're dead. Now for your friend. There we go. And now for the phlebotomize, and then my regular attacks. And boom, gone. And it looks like the tank wants to go right. Well, as long as we find enemies to kill and experience the gain, that's fine by me. As long as I can do my part and legitimately contribute, that's what matters. There we go. And flip back on the phlebotomize. Yeah, we're definitely causing good damage now. I think we're actually starting to find our rhythm. Let's hope I haven't jinxed ourselves by saying that. So we have this Velbat soon to be dead. It's past halfway. Jump into the air, cause more havoc, cause more damage. And even though it tries the late heal of itself, we're able to defeat it. Alright, next up. Ooh, yeah. Walk it right into the special ability? No way. No, I'm not gonna fall for that one. Especially since you made it so blatantly obvious. Yeah, thank you very much for making my choice a whole lot easier. That helped a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and take you out. Reinstate the phlebotomize as you're getting close to death. Oops. Well, hey, that's no problem. We can just use the jump over here. Boom. Damaged. Damaged goods. Now for the regular rotation. Yeah, we're doing well now. We're definitely starting to become a well-oiled machine, as it were. Oops. Crap, they targeted me. Crap, they targeted me. Ugh. I guess that'll teach me to not go out in front of a tank. But it's okay, we're getting the damage that we're looking for. Scoring the kills that we need to score. So yeah, after that rocky start, we're doing quite well. We're killing everything that needs to be killed off. And we're getting ourselves to where we need to be. Alright, now for this one. And he's already passed halfway. That's fine by me. But let's make sure we can speed things up a little. Yeah, as long as those guys are focusing on the Banamite, I'll take care of the Dynamite. Alright, you're gone. And now it's your turn. Alright, you're out. Yeah, and already we're at the second mini-boss. The coin counter. Now to be honest, since I don't do Aurum Vale all that often because it doesn't show up that much in the rotation, in my duty roulettes and whatnot, I have to be honest, I'm not really sure how to fight this enemy. But I'm sure we'll remember it as we go along. So let's start by weakening you, as always. And then hit the limit break. Okay, yeah, this guy has an annoying ability called 100-ton swipe. He also has 100-ton swing, and those attacks cause pretty good damage. Like that. And that's left me paralyzed and in a bit of trouble. And, oh. Now stay away from that. Come on. Break out of the paralysis, thank you. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm getting turned around a lot here. In fact, I'm almost dead. Stupid tank. Yeah, I can't approach until I'm healed. Come on, get in there and score. And back away. And resume attacking. And now this is more like it. There we go. Now the worst place you can run to get away from an enemy's special ability is directly behind it, because that can sabotage the efforts of your allies to inflict greater damage to help benefit you as the tank. Jump again. Reinstate the lobotomize and the disembowel. And get away from this. And resume attacking. Get out of the way. Continue on. Because, yeah, there's a difference between a swipe and a swing. The swing is what you want to avoid the most. More than anything else, that's what you want to avoid. And yeah, unlike the first battle, we're doing very well. But to be honest, I don't know why the coin counter keeps turning its back to the tank when it does that special ability. I'm guessing it's to target the people who are attacking from a distance. And to target them. But that will soon no longer be an issue, because we got our victory. There we go. Alright, that's too many bosses down. So let's see what we got. Well, we could definitely use a need on that and a need on that. Yeah, both would help me very much. So now we're into the third part. We're ready to... Oh, you're gonna... Alright. So yeah, it looks like he's gonna do a tank lure known as pull. I wonder how much of that he's gonna do, though, to be honest. Yeah, because there's not all that much left in here. Yeah, the two of us will remain back here. Alright, yeah, here they come. Yeah, you want to target me or, whoa! Yeah, be careful. Don't want disaster to strike ourselves. Let's go ahead and take it to them. Yeah, this time we're out of danger. This time we don't have to worry. Alright, now the Banamites. Or would it be pronounced Banemites? Not sure. Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea. Alright, now back at it. Causing the most effective damage possible. And jump. Yeah, we got this other one beaten up so badly that it doesn't even really need status afflictions on it. But of course, it never helps her to go along faster. Alright, so you're just gonna keep doing this? We'll find out soon enough, won't we? We'll either get a message from him saying we can continue, or we'll get the knowledge that, yeah, the music is re-intensified, so, yeah, it was getting quiet, but now it's getting louder again. So yeah, he's coming along with some more enemies. Okay, we can come up now, okay. Fine by me. Alright, go. Let's turn around, see if we can get the maximum effective damage. Well, we can if the tank doesn't lure them away. Yeah, not cool, man. Not cool. But let's get rid of them anyway. So, hopefully directly behind the back. Yes, I am. Stay clear of the special ability. Now let's go ahead and see if we can take you out. One more hit should do it. There it is. So now for the poison peasant. Now we're doing well now. Yeah, we haven't had really any real issues with what we're fighting, which means we are making really good, valid progress. And it'll take not just prayers, but also our abilities to hold out and endure. Those more above anything else will be what we need to get success. Alright, launch. And back away. Now to inflict the status ailments. There's a lot of malice in the poison peasant's heart, but it's not as if we haven't seen this attack before in other dungeons. In fact, yeah, we're not even going to bother getting out of its way if it tries that move again. Alright. Banamites and Diremites. Do what has to be done there, tank. And away we go. Yeah, because, yeah, this is not necessarily the best place in the game to do pulling if you're a tank. Because the enemies are so well spaced out. As I mentioned before, this place is not that long, it's just that there's a lot of really strong enemies to deal with here. Let's go ahead and see if we can keep this going. Keep the pressure on. And don't worry, it'll be over soon. Alright, you're gone. Oh, don't. Yeah, what are you doing? Turn back around to me. Alright, you're down. And there goes our fourth member, our bard. But yeah, we're coming up quickly on the finish line here. And in fact, we're at the last part of it before we take on the boss. Don't kill legs. Yeah, no problem. In fact, what I'm gonna do is go heavy thrust and Ring of Thorns again. Oops, no, not that combination, this combination. And this is what we want to do. And boom, gone. So now we gotta wait for this stuff to hatch. Yeah, come on over. Come on over so we can lay waste to you. And we'll put you out of your misery soon enough. What the? Turns out it doesn't even matter. Unless there was stuff that inadvertently got destroyed beforehand. That would make no sense. How can some of the Morbol ceilings be worth more experience and others are worth less? That's very confusing. Because yeah, they all look the same. Therefore, they should all yield the same numbers in terms of results. Because yeah, some of those were 3-figure sums, the others were 4. Alright, that one's gone. Alright, go. Oh. Okay, yeah, now we brought in the big guns now. And it's not until we get rid of the 2 of them that we can advance. So let's make sure we can accomplish that. Yeah, we've already got the limit break bar maxed out. Probably been that way for a little while. And so this massive gold vine now gets to suffer from the phlebotomize ability. And then we'll just continue to strike it from behind while it continues to choose to not utilize its most notorious ability until now. Yeah, the bad breath ability. That's the one you always fear. That's the one you always dread. But the gold vine will soon be defeated. In fact, not even a fear of advancing special ability will get me out of the way. Alright, that one's gone. And yeah, now we gotta wait for the hatch. But we can also, of course, take it upon ourselves to damage the Morbol. Alright, here they come. Where are you running to? Yeah, we're not done with you yet, not even remotely close. Let's get my abilities back on there. And we got it. Yeah, things are finally starting to work the way they're supposed to! Oh, that's bad breath. That's bad breath. Thankfully, I was not on the receiving end of bad breath. Ooh, that would have been very painful if that had held out the way it did. Alright. Shouldn't get anything up to eliminate the Morbol ceilings. We're gonna go with group attacks. And then as soon as we can, and good, they're gone. And we get one more treasure before the boss. I think we can make use of the Ember Ring if we end up getting it. Right, now over to the left. Because that's where the finish line is going to be. And we did get it. But it looks like there's one last line of defense that we got to get through. So that's what we shall have to do. Yeah, it is, if you can get it to go your way. If you know what you're doing, this can be a good place to grind. I mean, we've already scored 200,000 experience points already in here. Alright, let's go. Let's go! And jump. Let's make sure we get them dealt with efficiently. And make it bleed a little. And then we'll reinstitute the disembowel. Followed by the phlebotomize, of course. And those two attacks will always work together for the Lancer / Dragoon. Alright, now what are you? Yeah, quit turning it around there, tank. In fact, let's go ahead and use my special abilities. Yeah, we'll make sure that we make it all count. Ooh, good job. I have to be honest, I'm not scoring all that effectively. So let's go ahead and resume the regular attacking. Right, that's one gone. Then we'll make sure we can get all these crazy scorpions gone. Oops. Oh, no. Wrong button. Ooh, that would have sucked. That would have sucked if I accidentally used the limit break right before we go into the boss. That would have been really bad. That would have been really, really bad. So, we have now covered all of Aurum Vale. So let's take a look at what our boss is. And this really should surprise no one. It is another form of the Morbol. That's what we have to deal with for our boss. Considering where we've been, considering what we've been doing, this should surprise no one. This is definitely going to be one of the most painful final boss duels in any dungeon. I mean, it is a level 47. This really should not surprise anyone at any top point. So basically, this works the same way that the first battle did. Once you get poisoned to enough of an extent, you'll then want to make it a point to protect yourself and heal yourself with the Morbol fruits that are out there. And unfortunately, the tank is positioned in just such a way that we cannot properly score my special abilities. Maybe turn around it? No. Well, it does count. Okay, good. When it hits the L? What L? Well, I think I know what he means, but still. Yeah, pretty much being forced to stand where I would prefer to not be standing does not help. Alright, let's go ahead and jump. And then we institute the phlebotomize. And it certainly seems to be fixated on the burrs. In fact, that's actually what's damaging me. And I gotta step out of in and out of the bile again. Gotta step out in and out of the gold stuff again. Alright, let's go ahead and eat a Morbol fruit. Oh, pfft. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? Yeah, now the tank. Oh. Yeah, careful where you're placing yourself, man. Yeah, now he's gonna send him the far length of the field. Actually, I think that this thing does it of its own volition. Yes, it begins sowing its seeds. Now, this is something you definitely have to be wary of, because yeah, you want to start eliminating. Yeah, before you didn't want to eliminate the Morbol fruits because you wanted the little Morbols to be able to be born and to get out on the field, but not this time. This time you don't want to have that luxury to your advantage. Alright, go. Yeah, so far we're doing very well. Yeah, if it works right, we can get this on first try. But right near the end is when the Morbol really starts to get desperate. And it'll really kick into overdrive with the special abilities. And in fact, there have been instances where I've been hit 7 times over. Alright, here we go. Limit break. Now to kill off the Morbol fruit. Alright. That was very well done. That was very well done indeed. Yeah, we've almost got this guy dead. Yeah, new Morbol fruit is sprouted, but that's the good fruit, not the bad fruit. Yeah, we're not in any danger. We were not in any danger, and yeah, I'm guessing he's referring to me. But we've almost won. Yeah, we won. And the point is to kill the thing off as fast as you possibly can, so yeah, regardless of what his complaint is, we did what had to be done. We used the limit break and won. The way I see it, a win is a win no matter how you take it, no matter what happens. And so yeah, I got killed off, and so yeah, I've got to be revived in order to leave. So that's what we'll do, and yeah, everyone else has already left. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that I get killed off right at the end, so I might as well just give the fourth player my commendation. And of course, since I can't really use the bow, there's really no need for me to take it. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll see you guys once I get back out of here, and I will see you guys back at Maelstrom, so be back in a moment. Okay, so we have made it back now to Maelstrom, so let's now let Commander Riki know the good news. Commander.
I had no doubts that you would triumph, Sergeant, but the swiftness and surety with which you have done so is impressive indeed.
Well, I couldn't have done it without my allies, that's for sure.
As head of the foreign levy, I dare say I've never been proud of an adventure under my command.
Well, that's quite high praise from you, Commander, thank you.
Rest assured that your deeds have been conveyed to the powers that be. I look forward to the day when I can congratulate you on a well-deserved promotion. Till sea swallows all!
And so with that, 1,366 extra storm sails are mine, but to be honest, we don't even need that many because, as it stands right now, I have 10,781, so that's good enough to take me over here to the personnel officer and apply for my final promotion. To qualify for my next promotion, I must complete the trial given by Commander Riki, as well as to complete rank 2 in the hunting log for the Maelstrom, which we've done. And so, to get the necessary requirement that's left, 9,000 seals are required. That we have, so now... And once you know it, someone's standing in the way. Yeah, this is the worst photobomb ever. In the name of the Admirable... yeah, this is not very admirable. Yeah, in the name of the Admiral, I hereby appoint you to the rank of 2nd Storm Lieutenant. By this promotion, you are now eligible to transfer between the 3 Grand Companies of Eorzea. In order to entice more capable individuals to join the Grand Companies, the Alliance leaders recently introduced a system which allows members of one organization the freedom to transfer to another. If you wish to shift your allegiance, you may do so by speaking with the personnel officer of the Grand Company you wish to join. The procedure incurs a registration fee, though this payment is waived the first time you transfer. However, we will not be doing that at this time. Yeah, we are not going to be making it a point to change Grand Companies, At least not in this Let's Play, because for me the point was always to stay with the Maelstrom. I've already changed Grand Companies with my first avatar, started my first avatar at Maelstrom, and I currently have him at Twin Adder, but I have him maxed out there at Twin Adder, and can now have the option to go over to the Immortal Flames if I want to start getting myself involved with them. But essentially what you're going to do is that if you choose to make the decision to change from one Grand Company to another, you cannot change again until you have completed a 30-day period. And once you transfer again to a different Grand Company, you'll have to pay the registration fee, as the Storm Personnel Officer mentioned. It's waived for the first time, but when you do so again, it will cost you 50,000 gil to do so. So make the decision very carefully before you ultimately make it. But as it stands right now, I am very satisfied about the fact that I am now a second Storm Lieutenant with the Maelstrom. It's just a shame we can't promote any higher than this. But nonetheless, we have accomplished the maximum that we can with the Maelstrom, less doing the third level of the Maelstrom's hunting logs. So now they have a brand new set of enemies that we can go ahead and defeat, just like before, and they are obviously going to be the toughest of the toughest, spread all over the various places in Eorzea and then some, and including an area that we have not yet been to. And it includes these two enemies down at the bottom of the list, which are only defeated in a separate dungeon that you can only access once you get to experience level 50. So we're going to leave this for now and be satisfied that we have reached the maximum allowable rank in the Maelstrom. And so with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we will make our way to, well, to be honest, I don't know what we're going to do next. Obviously, we have to make it a point to continue building up and grinding the experience for Edie so that he can stay ahead of the curve and continue with the necessary responsibilities of the main story. So I'll give it some thoughts, and then tomorrow I'll obviously show you what I've decided to do. So until next time, everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism saying take care, and I'll see you soon.